Macbeth is a tragedy written by William Shakespeare in 1606. The play tells the story of a Scottish nobleman, Macbeth, who is tempted by the prophecy of three witches and the urging of his ambitious wife to murder the king and seize the throne for himself. The play explores themes of ambition, guilt, betrayal, and the consequences of one's actions. Act 1. The play opens with the three witches meeting on a heath, where they agree to meet Macbeth after a battle is over. In the next scene, Macbeth and his friend Banquo are returning from the battle, where they encounter the witches. The witches prophesy that Macbeth will become Thane of Cawdor and eventually king, and that Banquo's descendants will also become kings. The first part of the prophecy is soon fulfilled, as Macbeth is appointed Thane of Cawdor by King Duncan. Act 2. Encouraged by his wife Lady Macbeth, who is ambitious for him to become king, Macbeth murders King Duncan in his sleep. He is racked with guilt and fear, and Lady Macbeth takes charge of the situation by planting the bloody daggers on the guards and smearing their blood on their faces to make it appear as if they committed the murder. Macbeth is appointed king. Act 3. Macbeth fears that Banquo's descendants will overthrow him, as prophesied by the witches, and he hires murderers to kill Banquo and his son Flancé. Banquo is killed, but Flancé escapes. Act 4. Macbeth returns to the witches to learn his fate, and they show him three apparitions: a bloody head that warns him to beware Macduff, a child with a crown and a tree in his hand, symbolizing that he will not be defeated until Birnam Wood moves to Dunsinane, and a line of kings led by Banquo. Macbeth decides to kill Macduff's family to eliminate any potential threat. Act 5. Macbeth's mental state deteriorates as he is haunted by the ghosts of his victims, and his wife Lady Macbeth descends into madness and dies. Macduff leads an army against Macbeth, and the soldiers use branches from Birnam Wood to disguise their approach, fulfilling the second apparition. In the final battle, Macbeth kills young Siward, but is eventually defeated and killed by Macduff, fulfilling the prophecy that he cannot be defeated by anyone born of a woman. In the final scene, Malcolm is crowned king and order is restored to Scotland, but the play ends on a note of ambiguity, as the audience is left to ponder the moral implications of Macbeth's actions and the role of fate and free will in human affairs. Overall, Macbeth is a complex and powerful exploration of the human psyche, ambition, and the consequences of one's actions. It is considered one of Shakespeare's greatest tragedies and is widely studied and performed today.